Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. My name is Todd Kosek, and we welcome you here to Icefall Arena, where WMPQPL will be taking on the PCTI Bulldogs. WMPQPL has entered this game with a 3-3-0 record, coming off a overtime loss on Friday against Wayne Hockey. And for PCTI, they're also 3-3-0 on the season, and they're coming off a 7-4 victory against Rennes Indian Hills. Tonight, I have a special guest here on the radio broadcast and also in our recording, who just played against us on Friday, Billy DeMille.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. Happy to be here. I am happy to secure the win Friday. Wayne Hockey is off tonight, and we're just looking ready for that rivalry night. But tonight, we're worried about this game as we take on Tech Tuesday. But tonight, West Milford Pequannock proves why they should be the second seed after a strong performance Friday. Hopefully, another strong performance tonight.
Yeah, I'll get your take on that game in a second. Let's go over our starting goaltender for WMPQPL. And that's going to be Matt Montina. He is coming in with a 3-3-0 record with an .891 save percentage, averaging 39.5 saves per game, with a goals against average of 4.83 and no shutouts. Matt Montina and Lucas Egan both had a phenomenal start against each other. You know, teammates on the Bandits team, you know, they were going to put on a show against each other. This stream also, and radio broadcast, we greatly appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Subscribe is completely free and helps out a ton. Send this message to friends and family who can subscribe as we're trying to reach that big goal of 2,000 subscribers by the end of the 2025-2026 sports season. And this stream is brought to you by our official sponsors, ballbed.com and topwarerbastards.com. Also, be sure to check out the TJK shop. Link in the description below. It is tjk152.com/shop to go check out our latest merchandise. Be sure to also follow our socials. We're available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. And for more information on our sports network, go to tjk152.com/network. And there's our shop link. It is tjk152.com/shop. Again, all these links in the description below. And also, since we can't broadcast in the ice vault, be sure to follow WMPQPL Report on Instagram. So here we are as we get ready for the starting lineups momentarily. We'll be sure to tell you through the air here, which will begin momentarily here. So, we got a couple seconds here. Give us your take when you were playing against WMPQPL and how they played against you guys.
They were an absolutely outstanding team. I loved how they played the power play. Obviously, Wayne takes way too many penalties, and they took advantage of our mistakes and being undisciplined. Obviously, the biggest strength you guys had was definitely Matt Montina. He and Jerry played amazing. It's only fitting that they did since they're such great friends. They give it their all for each other, and I'm happy for the win, but I'm also scared for counties. I got to be real with you.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the three-team rule. Sometimes it's hard to beat a team 3 times, especially if you beat us in the second meeting again. And so on the WMPQPL in 2024, in the 2024 county finals against PCTI, they beat them twice in the regular season. County final, PCTI came in as a very heavily favored underdog. Or not even favored, just a heavy underdog. 4-7-1 on the season, so they weren't a 500 team. They were under, and they came in and played a great defensive game and beat WMPQPL to repeat as county champs and eventually beat you guys 3-2 to become 3-time county winners. And here we are as we get ready for the starting lineups. But yeah, heavily underdogs in 2024.
They were a talented organization, though.
Yeah, and this year, PCTI is a different roster. Here we go.
Big North Conference Ice Hockey Contest. Next match has the Highlanders of West Milford Pequannock matched up against the Bulldogs of the St. County Technical Institute. Reminder of everybody that tonight's contest is being conducted according to the rules of the New Jersey State High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Any verbal, written, or physical conduct related to race, gender, ethnicity, disability, sexual orientation, or religion shall not be tolerated. The good subject to violator to rejection and may result in penalties being assessed against the board team. Each person is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this competition at a high level of good sportsmanship. On behalf of the administration of PCTI, the BNC, and the participating schools, we wish to remind you that the ideals of good sportsmanship are a major part of this contest, and each of us should make every effort to promote this goal. Now, before we get started here this evening, another quick reminder, please, that bus parking station or miscellaneous objects can currently make their way into the stands despite protected ends, so please be cautious at all times. And if you choose to stand in front of the glass, that's fine, just please be extra cautious. Now, before we get started with the singing, first I will introduce the missing starting lineups for the Highlanders, followed by the home starting lineups for the Bulldogs. On defense, junior number 26, Chip Edinburgh. On defense, junior number 80, Michael Watts. At forward, senior number 11, Stephen Jackarelli. At forward, sophomore number 14, Sam DiDomentis. And at forward, senior number 16, Max P. Of course, in goal, senior number 27, Matt Montiel. The Highlanders are coached by head coach Rich Scarpa, assisted by Casey Montiel, Devin Spell, and Julie Williams. And that's the last four PCTI Bulldogs. On the fence, sophomore 12, Michael Jackarelli. On the fence, freshman number 22, Trevor Cooper. And forward, sophomore number 13, Liam Johnson. And forward, junior number 14, Brian Fox. And at forward, senior number 21, Caden Avella. It's no player Bulldogs, senior number 39, Stillman Lasses. He has coached the York PCTI Bulldogs with excellent pride. Assisted by Jason Portillo, Bob Barclay, and Gerard Drummond. And of course, this evening's officiating crew: Adam Hatchett, Ben Taggart, and Christopher Jones. At this time, we ask that you please rise with your caps and your buckets and direct your attention to the flag, if you are able, to honor America with our Star-Spangled Banner.
We should also mention this is the battle of the Jackarelli brothers.
Really?
Stephen Jackarelli on WMPQPL and Michael Jackarelli on PCTI. So we're gonna have a Jackarelli Bowl, you can say. It's good to say.
It's like the Youth Bowl for the Devils in now Minnesota.
Yeah, now no longer the Canucks. Yep.
Unfortunately, the Canucks have hit rock bottom by trading a generational defenseman.
Well, to be fair, they're actually 4-0 since they traded Quinn Hughes and same for the Minnesota Wild. So so far it's working out for both.
That is true. That's the whole point of trading, to benefit your team.
So again, starting going for PCTI will be number 30, and that is Nick Stilianesis. So here we are as we get ready for the opening face-off between WMPQPL and the three-time Passaic County champions, the PCTI Bulldogs. A different roster compared to the previous seasons. It's a whole new core for the PCTI Bulldogs. Relatively young roster. Let's see what they can bring to the table in this matchup.
Absolutely. They have lost 15 seniors, but at the end of the season, they were ranked in New Jersey's top 20, so it is a huge honor for them. Dan Fry has always coached a good team.
Indeed.
Excuse me, Andrew Fry, not Dan.
And here we are as we have the opening face-off as WMPQ brings this one into PCTI's own zone here. And now PCTI picking this one up here and trying to clear it out, but WMPQPL manages to keep it in. But on a second try, PCTI is able to get this one out. Jake Vandenberg with it inside WMPQPL's own zone. Battle for here at the boards on the side. Sandy Roberts trying to chip away out of here, but PCTI gets it, and a shot right there is going to go wide of the net. Bulldogs will dump this one back in here as this puck settles here at the corner. PCTI setting up once again here, getting a shot here. They're going to send another one wide. WMPQPL gets the clear here, and now Caden Novella will send this one in here for the Bulldogs. Matt Montina will come out of his net and settle it behind. This one will go off the glass, but it won't get out of WMPQPL's own D zone, so they'll try again here. Steven Giancarelli there, able to work it out to the neutral zone. PCTI, though, sends it back in. Giancarelli there trying to get this one out. He does. And now Jack Murphy trying to hustle to this puck here, but it's picked up by number 24, Kyle Mandera. And this one's taken through the neutral zone by the Bulldogs again as they bring it in. A little bit of a hit right there. It was on Jack Stryance. And this one's sent across here to the other corner. Now this one's taken out here. And now Timmy Ritchie trying to break through there, but this puck will just roll its way behind the net. WMPQPL with it inside PCTI's own zone there. As a shot right there is blocked. That was Jack Stryance' shot. Now for here at the corner, Jack Murphy gets it to Joe Barcaro, tries to set it up there, but it's picked off, and now the Bulldogs taking this one through. PCTI trying to send it in, they do. Brendan Klein there behind the net of Matt Montina. Brings it around here to Max D. Max D getting crunched there against Justin Katz. Before this puck pops loose here to Brendan Klein, who gets it over to Timmy Ritchie. As Timmy Ritchie skates it in here. Joe Barcaro on it there, but Joe Barcaro not able to hold on to that puck, and PCTI will clear it out here. Kyle Lappy with it here. Gets it over to Michael Watt inside WMPQPL's own D zone, but they'll skate it out. But this one's turned over here, and PCTI will bring this one back in, but WMPQPL is able to get back and take it back here. And now Joe Barcaro bringing it in. Joe Barcaro with a shot here. He sends it wide. Both teams still looking for their first shot on goal. It's been relatively close when it comes to just puck possession. Michael Watt with it here. And tries to get the pass there, but it's turned over. It was intended for Chris Curatalo. PCTI with a shot here, and that one may have been blocked there as that puck goes to the corner. No, it was a shot on goal, so PCTI gets the first shot on goal. Matt Montina got a piece of that one, so WMPQPL will just clear this one away. As this one's sent in here by the Bulldogs once again. Lappy there, bring this one around the boards. Justin Church able to bow forward here and get this one over the blue line and out. Bulldogs re-enter again. Bulldogs try to center it there, but it's picked off again and cleared out to center ice. Bulldogs will just dump it in again here, and Lappy will send it all the way to Nick Stoyanesis, and he will settle it there, but won't cover it up fully as we'll continue to play on. As PCTI tries to send it in, it will be an ice in as they sent it in past the red line. So what are your takes so far in these first roughly 5 minutes here in this first period, Billy?
There's clearly a disparity in the goalie matchup here. I feel like both teams need to take advantage of getting offense and getting shots. Both defensive have done amazing on using their sticks to redirect shots to the corners. But for now, shots like that need to be taken more.
Yes, right off the draw, a shot right there. It's going to be stopped by Nick Stoyanesis.
You might as well try it. It might go in. You never know.
Yeah, the whole key right here is to just get a bunch of shots on Stilly here. He is a senior goaltender for PCTI. This is his first year on varsity, as PCTI lost all three of their previous goaltenders, which was Mason Katz, Jack Bernice, and Jack Causey. PCTI had a very stacked goaltending tandem for the past 3 seasons, and now have a new keeper in the net here, and he's going to have to put on a good game here tonight. WMPQPL will send it in here, but they're offside, so they'll have to re-enter and tag back up. So WMPQPL re-enters on sides. PCTI with the puck in their own zone, and they will skate this one out. Battle here in the neutral zone. And Joe Barcaro picking this one up here. Joe Barcaro the shot. And the save made by Nick Stoyanesis. So WMPQPL wins his face-off here inside PCTI's own zone. Max D trying to wrap it around there, but no one there for a potential tap-in opportunity. But WMPQPL still controlling it inside of PCTI's zone. But this puck was loose behind the net. The Bulldogs will capitalize on clearing it out to the neutral zone. But WMPQPL will set up here again and send it in. But the Bulldogs hold the fort here and keep it out. WMPQPL will tag back up here as they send it in here. The Bulldogs again keeping it out. Michael Watt with it here as he brings this one through center ice and dumps it in. WMPQPL looking to chase this one here at the corner. Puck loose there. Jack Murphy able to hold on to it still. Jack Murphy bringing it around the net here. We'll just bank it off the corner here. And now the puck loose in front of the net there, but a bunch of sticks in the way prevents a shot from happening there on Stilly. So WMPQPL will have to regroup here as they're bring this puck back in. Puck loose inside PCTI's zone here before eventually they chip it out. Michael Watt with it here. And this one's deflected in by Max D. Now PCTI again with it here. And Joe Barcaro not able to keep it in, so WMPQPL will have to re-enter once again. But the Bulldogs here have been sending it out relatively quickly here. Shot here by the Bulldogs. Save made by Matt Montina. The rebound will go high to the glass. Another try here at the side. Matt Montina will pad this one away. Bulldogs are tagged off sides. And this puck will make its way all the way to Nick Stoyanesis. And you'll have to cover it up as it was a Russian Timmy Ritchie. So the faceoff will come into PCTI's own zone.
I have to say, one of the hardest things about Friday night was taking faceoffs against Timmy Ritchie. He is a magician in the faceoff circle. You had to come up with different strategies to win faceoffs against him. He is quite the opponent to play with.
Yeah, I know. As you were just saying that, Matt Montina, I believe, may have gotten a great save right there. I'm not sure. It may have been wide, but Matt Montina wanted to cover that puck, but PCTI kept it away from him. But now WMPQPL bringing it in here with a shot. And that one was sent wide of Stilly.
That almost went in out front off of a redirection. That was close.
Yeah, it looked like it was redirected, but it was just a couple inches wide there. But WMPQPL bringing this one back in here. Timmy Ritchie lost the puck in the process here. And Justin Church touched that puck, didn't hear the offsides, I'm guessing. And it'll be an offsides whistle here. And the faceoff will come outside the blue line by PCTI's D zone. So Matt Montino wanted to cover that puck initially, but PCTI was able to get their hands on it, but couldn't finish there. Matt Montino went all the way down there. So just a lucky break there for WMPQPL as this game remains 0-0. WMPQPL able to hold off PCTI again and clear it out, but the Bulldogs will dump it back in. Puck here at the corner inside WMPQPL's own zone. They'll use the boards and get it over the blue line and out. Bulldogs will get a shot right here outside the blue line. And it'll be a save made by Matt Montina, and we'll have another whistle here as the Bulldogs are tagged off sides.
And that's going all the way down.
So yeah, the faceoff's going to come into PCTI's D zone here. Puck behind the net off this faceoff inside PCTI's own zone here. Foul for here. At the corner, Steven Giancarelli trying to chip away out of here. This puck is loose. Off to the side again. PCTI trying to get it out. They do. So puck here out in the neutral zone. One of PCTI players loses their footing there. And I believe they're going to get tagged for an icing.
Seems like it. Derek Fozzie was trying to get a break off of the transition. Just lost an edge. Unfortunate break for him.
6:27 to go here in the first. It's 0-0. Only 7 shots on goal total between both these teams. PCTI with the edge here, only at 4-3. Shot off the draw here by WMPQPL. It goes wide of the net. Big kick here on. It's gonna be on Michael Watt. Bulldogs initiate that hit, but Michael Watt gets up. He's fine, and he'll bring it in here as he dumps it in from the neutral zone. Michael Watt got taken down again here, and we're gonna have a whistle here.
That's 2 hits off of Cannavella. He's one of the most physical players in the county. You got to keep your head up when you have the puck. He's always looking to hit and always looking to last and make a lasting impression.
%. He is playing some physical hockey.
Also important to note they led PCTI in penalty minutes last year. And
Yeah.
it wasn't even close.
Led PCTI in penalty minutes. He was a pretty player, and he still is. And we have another list here. I think it's an offsides again. So again, we'll show you the shots on goal here. It is 4-3 in favor of PCTI, so relatively close and nearly even. PCTI will win this draw outside the blue end of their own zone. And the Bulldogs try to bring it in, but it's fanned on. The captain there, Brian Fox, could not get it in. So WMPQPL bowing for here in the neutral zone. Jack Murphy being pressured there. Puck was loose. PCTI sends it in, but WMPQPL will get it out immediately. The Bulldogs have possession here. As they send it in here, again, past the red line, so it's going to be another icing. So the faceoff will come back into the Bulldogs' own zone.
PCTI has to do better in their transition game. It's the 3rd time I think that icing play has happened off of a bad pass. It needs to certainly be better if they want to win this game.
100%. A lot of icings here from just trying to dump it in, but they haven't realized they're behind the red line. So they've been putting a lot of faceoffs inside of their own zone, risking chances for WMPQPL.
You think we could start a bakery?
I don't know. Do you think so, Billy?
I mean, if we see another one, we might be able to go in business.
100% here. Foul for here in the neutral zone, right at the boards here, right outside the penalty boxes. WMPQPL will pick it up here. It'll be Jack Murphy skating this one in here. As this one's sticked away to the corner. As we get a 5-minute warning here in the first period. That's a first.
That is a PCTI tradition. I have no clue why they do that.
That's the announcer and music guy. That's his name's Matt. He's a very cool guy. Shot here, save made by Matt Montina, and rebound there kept away. And WMPQPL will skate this one out as Lappy dumps it in here. So now the Bulldogs bring it in here, and the shot right there, and Matt Montina makes a save, and he holds on. So PCTI outshooting WMPQPL by 3. Now it's 6-3. Overall, it's been still relatively close here. A lot of just changes in possession here when it comes to that. A lot of neutral zone stuff too.
Absolutely. Besides that one play in the scramble in front, neither goalies have been challenged. It's going to be interesting to see how modifications are made during the intermission to get some more offense.
Yeah, both these teams have been playing defensive heavy here. shot here by the Bulldogs, and that one's blocked by a stick as it gets deflected wide. And Sandia Burrs tries to deflect that one out, but PCTI able to keep it in there as they send it in behind the net of Matt Montina. Jack Strine's there, bound for. He was taken down there. And as a puck pops loose here to the corner. And this one's chipped away to Chris Cartala, who uses the glass to send it in. And now Sandia Burrs getting this one in for WMPQPL as bodies pile up behind the net of Nick Stylianesis. And now the Bulldogs bringing this one back here for PCTI. PCTI here at the side, bring this one around, and Matt Montino finds that one and covers it up. So the faceoff will be in WMPQPL zone D zone here. And this faceoff will pop its way behind the net of Matt Montina. PCTI trying to capitalize off of here. Puck loose in front of net. And this one is swept away and cleared out by Braden Klein, the freshman defenseman for WMPQPL, who has looked remarkably sharp in his rookie season for varsity hockey.
You love to see it. I mean, you're losing three great players in Max D, Joe Barricaro, and Timmy Ritchie, amongst many others, including Matt Montina. You need to have some pieces that are coming back to help this team survive next year.
And here comes Timmy Ritchie trying to break through the two PCTI defenders. It's kept in by Joe Barricaro, but that puck took a bounce there. Now the Bulldogs rushing in here. WMPQPL looking to get back here. They do get a shot off, and Matt Montina finds that puck and covers it up. So the faceoff will be inside of the D zone again for WMPQPL. Giving a lot of playing time for Steven Giancarelli. He's back out there on the ice. It's really good to see that the WMPQPL coaches are giving him that opportunity and trying to prove something here against his brother here. Shot here by the Bulldogs. It's going to be high and wide to the glass. Bulldogs are able to keep it in here, try to set up something in front of the net there, but WMPQPL sweeps that one away with their stick. Puck behind the net here. Battle for here at the corner. As this one's brought around here to the side as WMPQPL gets the clear here, but looks like it may have went off the bench there, so we'll see.
Adam Hashik, the linesman tonight, just points to the inside, looking like it did hit off of the West Milford Pequannock Ponton Lakes bench.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. So the faceoff will be back into the WMPQPL zone. Puck brought around the boards here. And this one's kept in here by the Bulldogs. Foul for here, right by the blue line. This one gets out. And PCTI sends it in here, but it went off a body there. And WMPQPL tries to use the glass to clear it out, but it's kept in as the Bulldogs dump it in. Puck here at the corner. Puck loose here. PCTI tries to get for a center end try there. But that one was broken up here, and we got a whistle again. I think the Bulldogs were offside again.
Believe so.
Yep, the faceoff will come to the blue line outside WMPQPL's own zone. Faceoff loose here. The Bulldogs capitalize on it here, but this puck taking a couple bounces here between some sticks, and WMPQPL is able to knock it out back into the neutral zone. PCTI looking to regroup here. Jack Murphy gets it over to Justin Church, but Jack Murphy is taken down without the puck there, so we're going to have our first penalty of the game. It's going to be to PCTI.
Cannavilla there with a rough. That is absolutely non-negotiable. You cannot hit someone late like that. It came up high too. Just a textbook call for roughing.
Hold up, Bill. Oh, for a second, it said 5 minutes. I was like, no way, that's a 5-minute major, but it was corrected quickly. It's 2 minutes, but that would have been interesting if they did call that a 5-minute major, but it was a normal roughing call, so 2 minutes here. WMPQPL will get the first power play of the game. We'll see if they can execute. The special teams against Wayne on Friday was actually very good, so we'll see what WMPQPL can do here. Shot off the draw by Jack Murphy, and that one was just a couple inches wide. Timmy Ritchie with it here. Timmy Ritchie with a shot. And that one went over the net there, I believe. And this one is cleared out here as we reach less than a minute to go here in the first period. Jack Murphy with it here for WMPQPL, sending it across here to Joe Barricaro. 1:30 on this WMPQPL power play. Joe Barricaro skating this one through center ice here, bringing it back in here. Joe Barricaro with a shot there, but that one just gets past in front of the net. And now PCTI will skate this one out here. WMPQPL looking to get back here. PCTI tries to get a shot. They'll send it wide. 19 seconds to go here. PCTI steals the puck back here. And this one is flipped over to Matt Montino. He'll glove this one with 11 seconds to go in the period. So power play got set up for the first few seconds here. After PCTI was able to get a couple clears here, they have been finding ways to pressure WMPQPL and keep it out of their PCTI's own zone. So face off here, won by WMPQPL. They try to send it across here, and WMPQPL is going to ice it. With 4.8 to go in our first period. So 54 seconds on this minute advantage. If WMPQPL doesn't get anything here, this power play will carry over into the second period as the clock runs out, and WMPQPL tries to get a late shot there from the red line, and Nick Stilianesis will make one final save here as we end off this first period here scoreless at 0-0. Shots on goal after the first period. It'll be 8-3 in favor of PCTI. Anything before we head into the intermission here, Billy?
I feel like there's more left to be desired here from West Milford, Pequannock, Pompton Lakes. I do not remember this intensity from Friday night. It feels like it has decreased a lot. There's not a lot of passion, a lot of drive to get pucks in the net. I feel like there has to be something that West Milford, Pequannock, Pompton Lakes can bring into the next period to elevate their game.
Yeah, so they'll have 5 minutes here to recoup in the locker room, and they'll have 49 seconds here on the power play. That will carry over, of course, into the second period. So we'll see what they can do. Anyways, we will head into our first intermission here on TJK Network. We will see you shortly. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for the second period here at Ice Fault. As both teams here are still scoreless after the first at 0-0, but WMPQPL will have some power play time that's going to carry over here into the second. They'll have 49 seconds to work with. Currently being outshot 8-3. Any takes here, Billy, from what you said?
I feel like West Milford, Pequannock, Pumpkin Lakes will come out stronger. They have to be fired up to win this game. They can easily put 5 in on Nick Stilley and Ephesus if they get the offense going. If they get the offense going on this power play, when it rains, it will pour.
I like that statement here. So, yeah, Nick Stilley and Ephesus, of course, rookie to varsity in his senior year, have had a little bit of his struggle. So, WMPQPL is going to look to try to get some offense going here and try to shake up Stilley in the net here because the pressure does get to him in some of these games. Of course, PCTI 3-3 as well in the season. They're hungry for a win as well. They did come off of a win against Ramsey Indian Hills. And, of course, WMQPL looking to also bounce back after that overtime loss against Wayne on Friday. So here we are as we get ready for the second period here on TJK Network. Again, 49 seconds of power play time carrying over. We'll see what WMQPL can do here as their power play unit comes back out here on the ice. And here we go for the second period. So WMQPL wins the faceoff here, looking to start off here strong here and maybe try to execute something on the power play. Bounce right there off a PCTI player as WMQPL plays it in. So they dump this one in here, PCTI with it, and they'll try to clear here, but it's kept in by Timmy Ritchie. Shot here, save made by Nick Stilley, rebound, they score! A power play goal here for WMPQPL as they capitalize a couple seconds into this second period.
That is huge for West Milford Pumpkin Lakes' momentum. You love to see it for them. That is what's going to get them going.
For sure. And that power play goal will be to Jack Strines, assisted by Max D and Timmy Ritchie. So Jack Strines gets things going here for WMPQPL. They are 3-1-0 when they score first. Actually, that Wayne game was their first loss when they scored first.
Really?
Yes, I don't know if you knew that. They were undefeated when they scored first, and you guys were the first ones to come back and give WMPQPL their first loss when scoring first. But we'll see if WMPQPL can hold on to this one here.
I still like their odds.
100%. So PCTI within their own zone as they look to get it out here. WMPQPL tries to keep it in, but they're offside, so PCTI will just get this one out and dump it in to WMPQPL's own zone. Matt Montino will have to put the pads down there to keep that one away. PCTI tries to set something up there, but that one was broken up there, and PCTI tries to get another shot, and Matt Montino with a save. So face off inside of WMPQPL's D zone here. Bulldogs looking to respond here, get themselves on the board. Face off brought behind the net of Matt Montino. PCTI with it here. We're going to set up here using the boards here, and a shot right here is going to go wide. That shot was by number 7, Dylan Stepanowski. And we're going to have another whistle here.
It appears the penalty box door came wide open.
Yeah, so they'll have to stop play there. That could be a safety hazard right there if someone were to get hit and fall right in there. So the faceoff will come back here inside WMPQPL's D zone.
Now, I don't understand that call. I think PCTI should be reliable for that one, and the puck should get sent down to their zone for leaving that door wide open.
Yeah, or it could just been a neutral zone draw because that's where it happens.
That is true.
So right here off the draw, Matt Montino will have to cover this one up here. So the faceoff will remain inside of the WMPQPL D zone. Face off here, battled at the side. PCTI trying to get it here. Puck still loose, and WMPQPL able to flip this one out to center ice. And this one rolls all the way back into PCTI's own zone here, but PCTI will get it out. As the Bulldogs look to bring this one in here. But WMPQPL has been holding them here in the neutral zone. Bulldogs will skate it in here. And a shot here is going to go wide in front of the net of Matt Montina. Another try here, deflection, it looked like possibly. And Matt Montina there with the pad save. Another try there. This one's just going to go wide. Jack Schreiner losing his footing there. And a shot right there. Matt Montina may have gotten a piece of it there with his blocker. Puck behind the net. WMPQPL finds it. And they will skate this one out here. It is Max D taking this one through the neutral zone. He'll flip it high and dump it into PCTI's own zone here. As WMPQPL gets a couple fresh legs on the ice here. PCTI will clear it out here. And Michael Watt there with it. Inside WMPQPL's own zone. They'll send it all the way over to Timmy Ritchie, who's just going to dump it in here. Puck here at the corner. And now behind the net. Joe Barcaro brings it to the corner. Joe Barcaro losing his footing there. And now the Bulldogs with an odd man rush here. Potential 2-on-1 with a shot here. And now it goes high and hits the glass. Bulldogs here looking to generate some chances here with a shot. And this one goes high again and wide. Michael Watt there, able to use the boards and clear it out. The PCTI will send it back in here. Matt Montina there will just settle it there behind the net. Slow down that puck. And now the puck here at the corner. Michael Watt there, but he turns it over. This one will be behind the net of Matt Montina. Puck was bouncing there. It was loose, but WMPQPL will clear this one away. Will it be enough for an ice in? No, it won't, as the puck slowed down enough. So a great clear there for the WMPQPL defense. But PCTI coming in red hot still as they set up again and enter. And this puck was loose in front of net. Matt Montina will just cover it up. Let's go to the shots on goal here. PCTI has been revving things up as they outshoot WMPQPL 14-5. So anything with PCTI, Billy, that you want to take here? They've been heating up.
I have to say, they have been doing outstanding at forcing West Milford Pompton Lakes to just sell to dump the puck in. There haven't been a lot of rushes. There haven't been a lot of shots. There's been a lot of active sticks and physicality that have caused some great defensive plays tonight.
And this puck is cleared off the draw here, and it will be an icing on WMPQPL.
I believe there was a miscommunication at the bench. It looked like someone was at the bench, and Timmy Ritchie was trying to pass to him, but there was too many men on the ice, so he hopped back on the bench.
Yeah, that was a close one right there. That could have been a very undisciplined penalty there by WQPL and would have made them shorthanded there if Michael Watt didn't get back to the bench on time, but it's a good thing he did. So we remain even strength here. As WQPL is able to avoid a penalty. PCTI though with it inside WQPL zone, but WQPL able to clear this one away. This one's going to make it to Nick Stoyanesis, so no icing, and he'll have to cover this one up here and force the face-off inside of his own D zone as Justin Church was rushing in. So face-off inside of PCTI's own end now. With 10:54 to go in the second here. Face-off battle here. Timmy Ritchie with a shot and a save made by Nick Stoyanesis. Now PCTI with a rush chance and a shot right there and a save made by Matt Montina, and he'll hold on.
If PCTI wants to score, they're going to have to do a better job at picking the corners. I've seen most of their shots just flutter in or just go right into Matt Montina's chest. There has to be a better job done at shot selection. If you want to get these good opportunities to score, you have to aim where you're shooting.
Yeah, that's just a good thing for WMPQPL's defense there. Form a nice tight box right around protecting the house.
Absolutely.
Of course, WMPQPL, despite losing against Wayne in overtime, they had a great defensive game. It was close and tight despite the shot differential. PCTI, though, still with it here with a shot and a save made by Matt Montina there. And this one flutters its way past in front of Matt Montina, doesn't make it on goal. But WMPQPL is being pressured a bit here as this puck's here at the corner. Brendan Klein on it. He'll bring it behind the net here. And now it's back here at the corner. And this one will get cleared out here. Nice double deflection there to dump this one in here. Timmy Ritchie trying to hustle for that puck there behind the net of Steely. And PCTI will clear this one away here. Matt Montina getting out here at the corner. He'll play this one around. Just great work by Matt Montina there. Consider him a third defenseman. And WQPL will clear this one away here. Timmy Ritchie gets this one to the corner inside PCTI's own zone there, keeping it in play. Joe Barcaro trying to get that loose puck there, as well as Max D, but that puck flutters there, and PCTI will pick it up here, try to get a shot here, but it's blocked. And gets to the corner. About for here, nice little hit right there, and WQPL is able to pick up this puck. And now, Kyle Lappy tries to feed over to Timmy Ritchie. Timmy Ritchie still with it here. Over to Max D with a shot, and a save made by Nick Stylianesis. Puck out here back in the neutral zone. PCTI bringing this one in here with a shot. Pad save made by Matt Montina. PCTI able to hold it in still with a shot there. Blocked by a stick. It deflects up and out of play. So the faceoff will be inside WMPQPL's D zone here. A couple good rush chances there from both these teams, but both teams have been playing well defensively. WMPQPL, with the only goal so far in this game, it was off special teams here on the power play. Face off here, won by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs with a shot here. Save made by Matt Montina. The rebound kept away as Max D brings it out here to the neutral zone. And now skating this one in here. Puck gets knocked loose here at the corner and now behind the net inside PCTI zone here. The Bulldogs trying to hold on to this puck here and get it out. They'll use the glass and will do so. Puck loose inside WMPQPL's own D zone here, but couldn't get it out. Shot here by the Bulldogs, blocked. Great block there. This puck's still loose as this one makes its way across. WMPQPL able to get it out to the neutral zone. Bulldogs back with it. They'll re-enter. Bulldogs try to get a centering pass there from the side, but it's broken up here, and WMPQPL gets the clear to the neutral zone again. This one dumped in by the Bulldogs. Matt Montina there, soloing the puck. And WMPQPL tries to clear it here, but it'll be an icing.
They needed that icing. That was a long shift where they just couldn't get the puck out.
Yeah, and compared to the major leagues or the NHL, we should say, just any professional league, compared to that high school, you can ice the puck and get a change. So some teams intentionally ice the puck, of course, to try to get a much-needed change.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite parts of high school hockey and why I'm definitely not going pro.
I think you can go pro, Billy.
I doubt it.
So shots on goal there. We just showed it on our video. 17-7 in favor of PCTI. So PCTI in favor with the shots on goal as they're outshooting WMPQPL by a differential of 10. The Bulldogs within their own zone here. Timmy Ritchie pressure in there, as well as Joe Barcaro, who forces a turnover, but that puck takes a hop off of Joey B's stick, and PCTI will get it out. Puck here in front of the net of Matt Montina, and a shot right there is going to go wide. Wide traffic there. PCTI couldn't get a clear shot there. Bulldogs, though, keep it in. And Chris Cortella will use the boards there and clear this one away. It was a good clear there as the puck slows down inside PCTI's own end. The Bulldogs are pressuring. As the Bulldogs bring it in again here, this puck is dumped in here behind the net. Matt Montina plays this one all the way out to the side. But the Bulldogs hold it in. Shot right there, blocked. Bulldogs, another try. They send it wide. PCTI still with it here as they set up here. A lot of pressure here by the Bulldogs here. They keep it in again. Battle here at the side. This puck. They try to send it across here, but it's broken up here. Now Joe Barricaro with it here. Skating this one in for WMPQPL. Joe Barricaro tries to leave it there, but no one was there for WMPQPL. He wanted to try to get a pass there. He thought someone was behind him, but unfortunately, a puck was loose there for PCTI to clear it out. So PCTI skating this one out here. And they dump it in. Valentina there settled it. This puck goes flying here in the corner. And we don't got a penalty. And PCTI gets a shot there, but it's blocked. And WQPL will clear it away. And this puck slows down. Won't be an... Ooh, I thought it wasn't going to be an icing. It slowed down, I thought.
It was close. If there was a couple more strides between the puck and the player, that would have been not an icing.
Yeah, so it will be an icing. So the faceoff will be back into the WMPQPL's D zone. So the faceoff brought to the corner here. And WMPQPL able to win that board battle here and get this one out. It is Jake Vandenberg skating this one through the neutral zone and dumping it in. Puck behind the net. PCTI plays it around to the side here. And this puck was just loose right there. PCTI nearly turned it over, but they get it out.
5 minutes remaining.
As we reach our 5-minute mark here in the second period. So puck here out at center ice here. Jack Murphy bringing it in. Murphy trying to get a shot there. That one kind of just floated its way to Nick Stoyanesis. He did not cover it up. He continued to play it here. I thought he was going to cover it up, but he didn't. And now Matt Montina coming out of his net and plays it away. Man, just some great stick work there by Matt Montina. Again, just playing that important role of being a third defenseman, you can say.
West Milford Pequannock only has 5 shots this period. If your team is not getting offense, you might as well join in the fun.
100%, but Matt Montina has been holding down the fort here. 19 shots faced, 19 saves so far in this game here. In the, I would say near middle of the second period here, as Nick Stoyanesis will cover this one up.
Absolutely. He's been the star of the show. He's came up big in 2 scrambles out in front. If we didn't have him, this team would not be in this game right now.
Yeah, 100% agree. And of course, we saw it against Wayne. Both, the Bandits tandem between Matt Montina and Lucas Egan were absolutely electric. Both of them got 2 out of the 3 stars of the game that they were chosen here. And of course, we chose Scott Stansfield as your number 1 star of the game. But with how Matt Montina's been playing, he might get a back-to-back star of the game here.
It would be definitely deserved. Oh,
wow. That one flew right into the bench there. It was WMPQPL's bench.
that came in hot, too. That wasn't like the usual flutter puck that goes into the bench. That came flying. That would have hurt someone.
Yeah, thank God it went to the corner where only a couple sticks are sitting.
Hope the sticks are all right.
Well, those are the most valuable piece right there. Break one of those, it's like what? You know this.
No, obviously everyone's safety is more important than a stick.
Yeah. Oh, shot here by Timmy Ritchie. And that one is saved by Nick Stoyanesis. That one hopped over him, too. Now, but how much is a stick there if you break it?
For me, I usually go with the cheaper ones. I choose 150. I mean, I'm a simple guy. I use P92, and I go for, usually a 50 flex.
Timmy Ritchie. Oh, what a save by Nick Stoyanesis there. I'm sorry that I interrupted you, Billy, but
no, it's all good.
Timmy Ritchie had an amazing partial breakaway there, and Nick Stoyanesis showing the pads.
That's to remind me of Jessup Brad coming down on a breakaway, just pickpocketing a defenseman and going for the puck. No, but I'm a very simple guy. I don't go for the triggers or the big sticks that cost 300.
So how much are yours roughly?
Usually 150.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Shot here. This one was blocked. And this one is cleared away by the Bulldogs. Now the Bulldogs with a breakaway chance here, but that puck got to Matt Montina first. He pokes it away. Matt Montina with another poke here to keep that puck away in front of his crease. And now Joe Barcaro bringing this one in here. Joe Barcaro looking to make a move with a shot there. Save made by Nick Stylianesis. Now the Bulldogs will bring this one in, but they're tagged offsides. Yeah, but those CCM trigger and those certain Bauer sticks, those go to like 300 or 500, which is absolutely insane.
Absolutely. I have a jet speed in attacks. It does perfect for me. In my opinion, it's not about the stick. It's all about the skill.
It's all about the love of the game.
That too.
And you were getting some good shots on goal on that too, that last game.
He always finds a way to rob me. He's outstanding.
Jack Murphy with it here. Jack Murphy not able to hold on to this one here. And now Bulldogs bring this one back in here. Shot here. Save made by Matt Montina. He'll cover it up and hold on to it. So PCTI still with the edge on shots here at 20-11. This one brought around here off the faceoff. Bulldogs looking to keep it in. Bulldogs here settle it at the corner. And this one is brought around the net. Now Montina, and we are going to have a penalty, I think, maybe. We'll see as PCTI ices the puck here. I saw the arm up. I don't know if you did too.
Yep, it's absolutely a trip here. Looks like it's going to be on Brian Fox.
So the Bulldogs get tagged with another penalty here. WMPQPL is 1-for-1 on the power play. They'll get another chance here to try to make it 2-0.
Let's hope the Zamboni door here gets fully shut.
So you got that call right. Brian Fox is going to get tagged with a trip here. So WMPQPL back on the power play here. Again, 1-for-1. Looking to go for a 100% 2-for-2 here with a shot by Timmy Ritchie. That one goes high to the glass.
Now, I hate to call my boss out here, but this is the incorrect call on where a face-off should go on a power play. So in the event of a delay penalty, where the team who is receiving a power play gets an icing call, the face-off is supposed to occur outside the zone at the blue line.
Look at that. Balfour here in front of the net, and Nick Stylianesis makes the save. Sorry if I messed up Stilly's last name here. It's a little bit of a tongue twister, I'll tell you.
Absolutely. It's very Greek. Luckily, in 6th grade, I had a teacher named Logothetis, and that prepped me for all the Greek names I will face in the rest of my life.
So a minute and 30 here on the man advantage here. A minute and 19 to go in the first period. So again, or excuse me, in the second period. And again, if WPQPL doesn't capitalize on the power play here in the second, some time will carry over. And that's what happens on the first power play. Carried over into the second. WPQPL capitalized on their power play, but it carried over into the second as we reach 1 minute to go here in the second period. So Timmy Ritchie with it here as Ritchie brings it in. Leaves it there for Mac. Steve gets it back to Timmy Ritchie. Shot here. Save made by Nick Stylianesis. And this one's cleared away. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Puck here at the corner inside. WPQPL's on zone. WPQPL trying to set up here. Joe Barcaro, bring this one in. Oh, he breaks through with a shot. Save made by Nick Stoyanessis. Wow, what a save there. But is it a goal, though? We're not sure. We'll
Gotta take a
toggle,
look at the replay.
we'll toggle the replay here. I think I got it. We'll see if it's a potential goal. Hold on, let's take a look. Let's see. No, I think he made the save there. I mean, the replay didn't fully catch it, but he had it in his glove, though, when he dropped it.
Got it.
So, good save there by Nick Stoyanessis, for sure. So, WMPQPL wins the faceoff again here. Timmy Ritchie with a shot, and that one goes wide. 15 seconds to go here in the period. WMPQPL looking to act fast, and Timmy Ritchie not able to hold on to this one here, which is unfortunate. So, Timmy Ritchie gets it quickly to dump it in, but PCTI will clear it away. Matt Montina, oh boy, almost turned it over. But the buzzer's going to sound here, and now do it here for the second period as we now enter our longer 12-minute intermission as Zamboni will come out and cut the ice here. So WMPQPL will still have a power play as it will carry over in the third, but it will only be 10 seconds. So WMPQPL will have to act quick if they want to capitalize on the main advantage without very little time. So any takes here after 2 periods of hockey?
Something I noticed that during the second half of the period, West Milford Pequannock definitely generated a lot more offense, which is great to see. But Nick Stoyanessis did show up big time. He made some big saves, and that's what's kept PCTI into this game. This game could easily be 4-0. It's all about the defense going into the third and staying strong for both teams.
Yeah, so after 2 periods of hockey, WMPQPL holds on to their 1-0 lead. It was a power play goal. They're currently 1-for-1 still in progress of their second power play. And shots on goal, PCTI has WMPQPL's number 20-14. Anyways, we'll be entering our, again, longer intermission here as the Zamboni will cut the ice here and we'll enter the third period with a fresh sheet here. So anyways, we will see you shortly.